not?
It's
do you see how deep we are?
Come to a
I
stop
see
at
how
50.
deep.
Yeah, I would stop there.
Yeah, 50 and then cut that in half and do
Yeah.
25 meters.
Deck van radio check. Roger, we're stopping at 50 meters to take a Niskin. Roger.
Okay, I'm at 50.
I'm almost at 50.
This is gonna be number
5.
That's fine.
And Steve, these the last two were 097 and this is 098.
Yeah, that's right.
This is 5. Hey. Am I correct?
The green is 5. Yeah, it's
Oh, it's hanging down. I see.
so they're looking for the green loop, which would be Niskin bottle number 5.
There? Man.
hasn't gone yet.
That's good.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not pulling on
Oh
it.
yeah,
Are you ready? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, going. Something's amiss. Misfire. I don't want to pull on it. I don't
Go.
want to break it.
Yeah.
Misfire.
Okay. I'm gonna do 6 then.
Yep. Going.
That went. So sample 98 and Niskin 6, 50 meters. And that's all she wrote.
6.
Can you,
Okay. Thank you so much.
over there?
All right, are we good to continue?
We got
Or, sorry,
park.
well, after parking.
we also got to park Mongo.
Roger.
You pan over the other way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to go?
Yeah. Good to go.
Deck van.
Am I
At
flying for
50
this?
meters, ready to come up.
Are you good for it? Sure.
Okay.
Bring it up between the goalposts.
So we're about to lose that, right?
Yeah, you'll lose nav. So.
Do we know how the current is?
0.7, and it's coming from,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, because you haven't drifted off of that, so.
So I'm gonna be going straight between the goalposts, and then at some point I start lateraling over, but still driving forwards.
Yeah. I'll walk you through.
Okay. And when do I start coming up?
As soon as he starts coming up. But he's going to come up at like 15 or something.
Okay. So once they start going on the winch, I start hauling up.
Yeah.
They also.
Hit the stop on the sonars. I think it's in the middle. Yeah. when so when you come up, don't be stretching on the tether, right? You want to just kind of keep it hovering until they get, well, till it gets hooked. Yeah, and then drive straight out, and then you keep tension on it until they got it on deck, and then you let off.
Roger.
Oh, you can see a squid is on the porch, hanging out on Herc. He might come into view again. There he is. There's a few kind of riding up the water mass with us.
That's lunch for tomorrow.
Wow, what an exciting dive.
It was amazing. The great search for the orange cup coral.
Well, we didn't have to be that way, but that's what it turned into, and I'm glad we met it with some success. So
Yes.
it sounds like Mary and her advisor are extremely grateful. So I'm glad that
Yeah, just watch
not
Mark,
only
he
did this
might-
check off one of
he goes pointing off.
their priorities, but I mean this is an important habitat for
Yeah.
Channel Islands as well. So
I
win,
agree.
win,
It was actually pretty interesting to look at with the different rock outcroppings and some of the rock relief was pretty incredible, and lots of good sponge habitat and rockfish habitat.
You can go faster. Up, I mean. Oh.
So Lizzie, our next dive is going to take place where?
Santa
Let's see, we're
Cruz
looking at-
Canyon.
Oh, so we're heading down to Santa Cruz Island area,
See it?
Yeah.
You're just there.
off the south
Partly
side.
because
Yeah.
south side. Partly because we're getting chased out by weather here on the
Yeah.
west. Another area that's been previously unexplored, so we'll be the first likely to lay eyes on this area. It's going
You want
to
to
be
be beaning it all the way out.
a lot different
keep it
from
rigid while they're
this
trying
dive
to lock it.
in that it's going to be mostly vertical habitat. We're pretty much just climbing a steep wall the entire dive.
Yeah, just keep
Okay.
keep driving out.
Oh
he
wow,
gets
look at
on
all these
deck.
fish.
Keep it between the goalposts as straight as you can get it.
Lots of little fish swimming around.
Yeah.
Very
They're all
cool.
attracted to the. Either they're attracted to the light, or they're
More
attracted to
important
what's
to
attracted to
stay
the light.
centered.
Yeah.
Drive ahead.
Yeah.
So what time does that dive start?
That will be, it was originally going to start, I think at midnight. Now I'm thinking it's going to start at 4 a.m. Let me double, triple check.
Okay. Well, that's exciting.
What day is it? I don't know what day it is. The 21st.
Today is the 21st.
Now you want to back off a little bit.
We are starting at
Got it on
8
deck.
a.m. So you and I are first with the launch.
Oh, awesome.
Looks like
Okay.
you need to turn the heading a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to
Line
take,
up.
I think it's a 6-hour transit
Yeah.
from here all the way to South Santa Cruz. And so
And then just keep it.
it'll take up
yeah,
2
keep it,
watch
you know,
shifts, essentially.
around that
So
same
we'll
point,
be able
just
to
going
launch at
off
8
the
a.m.
ladder rungs. You know?
Okay, that sounds great. So moving from the western portion of the sanctuary to the eastern portion of the sanctuary. But the south side of Santa
Yes.
Cruz Island is kind of interesting because it is one of the deeper water portions of the sanctuary. So
Yeah, I think it might be the deepest.
it is. I think
I
you're
don't-
right.
Yeah, I don't think Channel Islands has anything over like 1,700 meters or something like that, which I think
See how much
is
slack
pretty
you
much
got
in this
tether?
area
So
that we're headed.
In that basin, yeah, on the south
Yeah,
side. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you just don't want.
Yeah, so this
A
is
little
going
bit
to
interesting
be,
to
we're going to
explore.
start, I think
Come
at
on, give it a shot.
almost 1,400 meters, and then we're heading straight up.
That looks pretty good.
And what do and
You
the
can kind of
targets for that are looking for just more good deep sea coral habitat and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we won't be inside a reserve, and so especially within that depth range, a lot of vehicles can't get much deeper than 500 to 700 meters, and so we'll be looking to collect species, more voucher species for deep sea
That's
coral and
good
sponge
right
targets on that
That's where
master
you wanna
collection
be.
list that we have. eDNA, microplastics.
You
I
wanna
don't think
come
we're going
over
to
much
see
more than
any
that, really.
brachiopods or any of these cup corals. We might see some desmophyllum, but I think we're going to focus mostly on the master collection list. And
Great.
because we're going to be so vertical, I doubt we'll target photomosaics unless we happen to come across something great. So yeah, our objectives will be fewer in number. I think the main thing is going to be the safety of the ROV, because a vertical transit is a little more challenging than flat habitat.
well, that'll be that'll be an interesting dive tomorrow morning. I'm looking forward to it. Looks like
Yeah,
is
we
Hercules
have the descent, so we take some time. Let me calculate how long it's going to take. What were we going to ask?
Oh, I was just saying it looks like is that Argus? Oh, Argus is on board. Hercules is almost at the surface. Okay.
Almost, yeah.
Or maybe it is
Yeah,
at
so it
surface.
should take us about an hour to get down tomorrow morning. So we should have roughly 2.5, 3 hours of bottom time during our shift, which will be nice.
That'll be great.
Yeah. So I think we're free to sign off.
Yep.
It was fun working with you, Julie. I look forward to doing it tomorrow morning as well.
Same here, Lizzie. It was
Yeah.
really fun. Yeah, nice dive tonight with
Really.
you and then with everybody else.
Really start dragging.
We'll see
Yeah.
you tomorrow morning.
Yeah. All right. Good
You
night,
wanna
everyone. Thank
not
you.
be tugging on Argus too much, but
Good
still
night.
driving out. Like, once he starts taking it in, you want to keep the rope kind of tight. You don't want slack getting on the winch. Yeah, you don't want to pull on the Argus, but you need to keep, that's got to be under tension, so you're not putting loose wraps on the winch. Yeah, the idea is to transfer the load onto the winch, Especially when you get sideways, because if you yank on the, you don't want to pull on the BSR. So if you get too much over there, it yanks it at an angle. Both of them, that's bad. Yeah, Mark doesn't really, he's not gentle on the BSR. Yep, just keep tension on it. Because now the crane, the tension's not on the tether anymore, it's on the line, so it can pull you no matter what. So he wants tension on the winch all the time, so you just keep driving out. Just let them drag you in. See how it's getting belly in it? He's not gonna like it. Yeah. Yep. Want to hear from Mark, that's all. He can see that you're thrusting full out, right? Well, no. I mean, once you get like under the crane, you're gonna stop thrusting.